Okay. How do you guys like my Crip impression? How to earn monocoins. Watch for 5 minutes, 10. Claim special bonuses, 50. Participate in a raid, 250. Follow this channel, 300. Monthly first cheer, 350. Monthly first gift a sub, 500. Grow a watch streak up to 450. So people who have 2 streaks in a row, what are you guys up to now? Damn. Hey, 300 monocoins just for following the channel. If you haven't followed, maybe you should follow. I don't even know what that does. Oh, man. All right, so I just want to be upfront about this. I pulled something in my neck, and I'm in a lot of pain right now, actually, the way I'm sitting. Okay, let me change. If I can't... Okay, that's better. If, like, I might have to stop at some point, like... But we'll see. It was better a minute ago, and now it's kind of bad again. Resident Evil 3 pre-purchased now already? Man, Jill looks so much better than Claire. Claire looked kind of turtley sometimes. Jill looks like they did the Jill face better. Release date. 3rd of April or the 4th of March? When's that out? We should play that. That's going to be fun. Alright, let's go Disco Elysium. Boot it up. Oh my god. Oh. How do you manage to pull your neck? By not having paralysis when you're asleep. You have no idea how many times I wake up with some bullshit injury because of narcolepsy. Oh. Oh, okay, looking right doesn't work. Alright, so I'm going to look to the left for chat today. How loud is it? Is it too loud? It's too loud for me. Let me turn it down a little bit. For you, it should be okay. Forza is playing Jump King. Joe, Alt-Enter fixes full screen window mode. It does. I use that quite often, but I wasn't sure if it would work on this, and the menu was already open, so I figured I'd go in and do it. I wish that it was just universal and worked on everything, but it doesn't always. Okay, stream announcements. This music reminds me of Ashen. Oh, another news, I might be being sued by Celine Dion. Because of the Dark Souls 3 vid. So wish me luck. I use a 19 second clip from My Heart Will Go On in the Dark Souls 3 video, and apparently they don't agree with my argument that it's fair use, so that'll be fun. Alright, autosave or quick save? I think I want quick save. Oh, it's the same thing. I have surpassed 50% to 11,037. Well, I hope you don't get it today, because I'm not capable of dabbing today. We full-time Twitch streamer now? Nope. I don't even think we're a part-time Twitch streamer right now. We stream about 9 hours a week. Which reminds me, I haven't put the prompt up for the Q&A. So actually a little bit more than 9 hours a week, depending on how it goes. Did we not come in here last time? Okay, I want to get outside and then we'll come back in. I want people to have the context of what's going on here. So let me tell you a horror story that happened yesterday. I record chat on another computer to render with the streams afterwards, so they go up on YouTube. So at the end of yesterday's stream, I hit asterisk on the other computer's keyboard, which is my hotkey for starting and stopping recording with desktop capture. And I hit the asterisk key after the end of yesterday's stream, and the notification popped up, recording has started. Dun, dun, dun. So then I looked back, and I'm like, okay, well, if recording had started when I hit that button, I hit the button at the beginning of stream, so what happened? So I looked back, and the file that stopped last time was 24 hours long. So I forgot to stop it after Tuesday's stream, so it just recorded the desktop until the start of yesterday's stream. So when I hit asterisk, it stopped that recording instead of starting the new one. So there you go. There's a horror story in 2 parts for you. Alright, so this is Disco Elysium, or Bistro Asylum, or Discord Museum, or I don't know, I think I'm out of them. I don't think I have another one. So we're a cop or a detective, and there's different kind of things that we have, different kind of cops that there are in this game. Can I find it? Where's our... Here we go. We're a superstar cop, we're a sorry cop, we're a bit of a boring cop, we're not an apocalypse cop. We're a little bit communist, we're a little bit fascist, we're a little bit ultra-liberal, and we're a little bit of a moralist. I don't know why we got those points. We're a little bit of a good cop, bad cop, and we've killed 3 people, but these are on before we took over this character. I'm not going to recap the whole game. I just want to just briefly say that where we last left off is that we went into this bookstore after talking to this little girl. We went inside. And after we went inside, we ignored the owner of the shop, which is the little girl's mother, supposedly. And instead of talking to her, we just went down here and we opened these curtains, and she was like, "No, don't open the curtains, the occult." And we were like, fuck it, we're opening the curtains. So we opened the curtains and ignored her warnings. I'm not kidding, by the way, those were her warnings. We were going to unleash something. And then we came in here and we broke down this door with a 17% success rate check. We somehow got through it. And that led us to this secret gym in here. And in the secret gym, there was stairs, and we went up here. And there's like this room where some people were designing a video game, but this is like alternate history Earth or something. I don't know. Like I'm guessing we're after the fall of civilization in our world, but they don't have computers the way that we have computers. It's kind of like Fallout. Anyway, they were making a video game in here that was like you phone in to take part of it. And then there's a door over here after we went through this shit, and that's where we left off. But there's something up here that I didn't see, so we're gonna go up here and look at this. And I don't know if I'm going to be very funny today, guys. Like, I'm actually in like a fair amount of pain right now. Sorry. Postcard La Delta 51. Okay, is there any tear in here? Nice. I pulled my shoulder, my neck, sorry. Oh. Did you just apologize for being in pain? Yeah, like it's not RP to be the sorry cop. Does someone live here? Huh. Safety curtains. An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellows. It covers half the room, blocking the way into a colossal industrial chimney. Knock on it. What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens. Knock on it harder. Still nothing. No one's home. Knock even harder. Those curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy. Your fist hurts now. And your neck. Can you please try to refrain from attacking random things? This is not random. This is significant. I want to see what's on the other side. I can try. Blow gently on your bruised knuckles. Why do you think there's necessarily something on the other side? The lieutenant asks, but you can see a spark of curiosity in his eyes. I kind of feel like we're dragging Kim down with us. What do you think, chat? In any case, there's no way we can get in right now. Let's investigate further. Kind of feel like we're dragging him down to our level. Okay, real quick, because I don't want to get behind. First of all, thank you for all the new subs and everything. We after Death Stranding, I think we got very close to 1,100 subs. Whoops, I'm not allowed to tell you that. Actually, I think I am. We got very close to 1,100 subs, and after like a month later, it dropped back down to 800. After, and we're very close to 1,000 again. So that's kind of cool, considering that there were a lot of gifted subs that got us up to close to 1,100. And there have been some gifted subs, but not as many as there was during Death Stranding. So yeah, thank you everyone. I'm glad that there's so many new people that are enjoying the streams, even though I'm the worst streamer on Twitch. TM. Who was the last person I said thank you to yesterday? I think it was, I said thank you to Prison Riot. I'll say thank you again. Did I say thank you to Rolo Yasid? I'm not sure. Yes, I did, because it was a tier 2 sub. Thank you, Rolo Yasid, again. Fronel has subscribed at the end too, I think. I'm not sure, but thank you again just in case. And my list right now is Surplexius for 23 months. Being a VOD boy doesn't give me monocoins. Really? You don't get monocoins for being a VOD boy? What about Vodo coins? That sucks. You should, I guess, like, how would they track it, right? Like, on your first view, maybe? I don't know. It's tied to your account, right? So you should be able to get it for first view. Like, I'm not saying, like, that you should be, like try harder, you'll get it eventually. I mean, like, I feel like that should be something that you get. Thank you, Samuel Aguiar 09 for the 313 sub. I feel like I've said your name every single stream this week, Samuel. Hey Joe, backstory time. I found you because of the Persona 5 highlights, and since then I've been watching all the VODs and your videos. Your laugh is really contagious, and it really is fun seeing your opinion on games and how you react to things. I'm glad that you guys like my laugh. I'm not the biggest fan of my own voice. There were some times when I was younger where I heard my own voice. And when younger, I mean like in my late teens, and I thought, oh, my voice isn't awful. Like it can be quite calm. It can be a little soothing. Like I'm like, okay, my voice isn't awful, but I'm not a fan of hearing my own voice. But my laugh, I know I was never sure of, and some people seem to really like my laugh. So I'm glad that you guys can enjoy it. Sorry if I sound a little off today. Like I'm in just a little bit of pain. It's eased up a little bit, but I'm just in a little bit of pain right now. Which Persona 5 highlights, Samuel? Thank you, frickin' moron, for the 24-month resub. Perception trivial failure. Wow, can't believe I'm already here for 2 months. What a time to be alive. Thank you, frickin' moron. Pretty smart comment from a frickin' moron. 2 months in the Disco Dragons. Thank you very much. The one with over 1 million views, the Papa John's one? Yeah, it's pretty good. You have a very multifaceted laugh, so it's a little different each time. Do I? Is that a good thing? I don't know. Yeah, I listen to you to fall asleep too. You have a great relaxing voice. Maybe I should do some sleep relaxation videos or some ASMR or something. Maybe I'll do some ASMR for some playthrough for this one. Thank you, Disraeli6, for the 2-month resub. Times 2 coin on to dab/ayaya. I think the dab meme is going to be done pretty quickly. I was telling Lily yesterday, I was like, after every single dab that we get, maybe I will increase the dab price. So dab is always out of reach just a little bit. And there's only going to be the few, the proud, the dabbers. I don't know, man. An elite group. An exclusive club. Who made Joe dab? Is a dab off screen? Yeah, okay, so I'll do the preview again. Just so everyone knows what they're doing, because I don't want there to be any false pretenses here. This is what it's going to be when people cash in the dab. I'm going to say, I'm dabbing. And I will dab. And Lily will come up and say, and confirm the dab. And that's it. But I will actually dab. I promise. I promise. I will actually dab. I didn't then. But I promise I will dab. Sorry if that's the third time you've heard that explanation. But I want to be clear. That's what the coins are going for. That's it. That's all you're gonna get. Thank you, Girl Scout, for the 8-month resub. Thank you very much, Girl Scout. 8 months in the Disco Dragons. Angry about elves, used a bit to say a yaya and also to be angry about elves. Thank you, Jehugasm, for the new sub with Prime. Welcome to Primetime, Jehugasm. I hope that's right. Jehugasm sounds like an emote name. Thank you, Jehugasm. Bloody Hilarious used some bits to say which skill aspect is our waifu so far. We actually haven't chanified anything for the whole playthrough so far. So I think maybe we're weebs in remission. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you, Seek Joe Cool, for gifting a sub to Lack Saint. Welcome to the Disco Dragons, Lack Saint. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, Sick Cool. I don't really care for the dab, honestly, but the coins are addicting, and your emotes are awesome. We have a pretty good line of emotes, and I like the changes that some of you have made. The one with Pout, with the reindeer, is pretty cool. Don't worry, guys, that little Canadian wouldn't even be able to lie about having dabbed, even if you wanted to. That's true. I agree with those words. I agree with those words. Bloody Hilarious used 50 bits to say, as for me, I'm partial to Logic Chan. She's very snarky sometimes. I don't think we've seen much of Logic Chan. Logic Chan, Volition Chan, Inland Empire Chan. Oh man, Inland Empire Chan would be into some freaky stuff, I think. No, we haven't chanified anything. We haven't chanified anything. It's the first time for everything. And last but not least on my list right now is Eltaras. Thank you very much, Eltaras, for the 5-month resub. 5 months in the Disco Dragons. We're doing some cringe today, apparently. Thank you very much, Eltaras. Hope you're well. Wasn't there a Chan last stream? I think as a joke I said mailbox Chan, but that was only as a joke. Wasn't a real Chan. Hey, I was watching old Terraria VODs. Whatever happened to your post-stream recap of old VODs? After Terraria streams, you were watching Undertale or something? Sorry if I didn't get what you meant back then either. Oh, so there used to be, we used to play videos and old streams whenever the streams weren't live, and we just kind of fell away from it. I don't think people were really into it all that much. Like, I can resume doing that if you want. Like, I was uploading the videos to Twitch, and they were playing whenever the stream was down. So like, whenever you came to the channel, there was always something playing. It just kind of fell out of habit with it. An ice cream maker defrosted and unplugged. Okay. Ice bear fridge. You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost, and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? What? There's quite a bit of taxidermy in this game. What is this thing? It looks like a giant ice bear. Crack open the door. The lieutenant doesn't answer. His eyes are glued to the animal. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly door. Ooh, a belly door. Crack open the door. Ooh. A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. Despair. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun. Relax, Kim. It's a fridge. Look inside the refrigerator. Is Kim scared of bears or is Kim scared of fridges? Why is this on still? That's kind of a cool image right now. I like it. Of course, just a giant ice bear shaped fridge. He relaxes his hand, his face bathed in the harsh light of the open fridge door. I think Yusuke would have a giant ice bear fridge. What do you think? Let's take a look inside. The shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge. Take the note from the door. Examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there. What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place? We're in a cellar now? Take a note from the door. You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets, keeping it on the door. Oh, nice. We got some fridge magnets to go along with our star stickers. A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge. Lieutenant reaches for one of the wrappers. He studies it in the light. So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnivore. I know, says Lieutenant. What an unfortunate marketing choice. Really? What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day. Lieutenant points at the red snaky cable running from the fridge. That's true. Alright, close the door. That's it? Okay. Wall collapse. It's inaccessible now. Central furnace. A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Looks like the furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony. Thank you, Inland Empire-chan. Kim, what is this thing? Is it a furnace? Looks like it. Looks like an old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. He opens the door and gingerly peeks inside. No one has used it in ages. No signs of recent fire, only dead rats. Look inside the furnace, smear your hands with coal, kick it with your foot, leave. Look inside the furnace. It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other near the smoke chamber upstairs. What are you doing? The lieutenant asks when he sees you climb halfway inside the furnace. I'm hallucinating. I hear the murderer of the hanged man talking. I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs. Wait, really? He looks up at the ceiling. Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains we saw upstairs. We should ask the lady in the bookstore what's going on with these curtains. Smear your hands with coal. A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hands look ancient. Maybe you could paint something with this coal. Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists. No, that would be stupid. Meanwhile, I'm already doing it. Kick it with your foot. All right, here we go. Kick. Oh no, we died. You feel something in your chest and a natural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw. All right, I think we're actually dead, right? Because we don't have any healing. I'm sure it's just heartburn. Oh god. Oh, we just got our shit together as we're dying. Trying to remain conscious. All right, cool. We got our shit together as we died. Oh boy. Pumpkin Starfish used 50 bits to say my power surged and cut out at 12:10. My Wi-Fi works, but my LAN connections are toast. We'll fix later. Everyone in chat, buy a surge protector for your important stuff. Sorry to hear that, Pumpkin Starfish. Let's get an F in the chat, boys and girls. Sorry. 100 Pounds has resubscribed for 12 months. Damn, that's a lot of Fs. Welcome to the 1 year club, 100 Pounds. Thank you very much. 1 year in the Rub-a-Dub sub club. Thank you very much. Game Sucks has subscribed for the first time with Prime. Oh, I hope you're not talking about this game, Game Sucks, or else you might have made some enemies for life in chat. Because the truth is, we already have a Chan. It's Disco Elysium Chan. Everyone loves this game. Thank you for the new sub. Game Sucks. And Samuel Aguiar 09 I'll just say it every single time, every way I can think of, and then technically I'm right. For the 50 bits, I'm sorry if I sent out too many bits messages past streams. After the Persona 5 VODs, I started to imagine you voicing Yusuke lines when playing Persona 5 Royal. I think you broke me, Joe, curse you, ass eaters. That's okay, don't worry about the messages. You can just at me in chat, by the way. Like, I know some people regularly send bits to have like an ongoing conversation with me. Like, please don't think that you have to do that. Like, if I see it in chat, I'll read it out. I can't always though. There's usually a lot of messages. We're gonna be streaming Persona 5 Royal sometime next year. Yeah, we're gonna be playing Persona 3 and 4 first though. Okay, so let's go through this again. Look inside the furnace. All right, so this time we haven't gone through the curtains. So let's see how it changes. Wait, really? See if we should investigate, see if someone else. Okay, so it just skips it. Okay, so let's not kick it with our foot. Okay. Now let's see if there's like a special line where he says, "Oh, do you think whoever lives there was who we heard talking in the furnace downstairs?" Thank you, Swampez or Swampies. I'm gonna say Swampez because now it sounds like swamps from our FTL playthrough. Scree. Thank you, Swamps, for the new sub. Snooze in a puddle of melting snow. Does someone live here? Thank you very much. Welcome to the Disco Dragons. Hope you're having a good day. And thank you, Waskies, for 100 bits. Joe, they didn't make a game. They were playing a tabletop pen and paper RPG over radio networks. I thought it was supposed to be a game, though. I thought they said it was a game they were designing. I don't think it was a video game, but I thought it meant to be still a game. This is directly above the central furnace and cellar. The voices probably came from here. Cool. So there's it reacts to what order you do things. Okay, let's save it. What if we just keep knocking? No. Wondering if we were gonna die if we kept doing it. I wouldn't say 2019 sucks. Slay the Spire came out, so did DD, and a lot of others, but none like roguelikes. So no one likes roguelikes, but no one ever listens. Did Slay the Spire come out in 2019? I thought it was out in early access before that. Maybe that's why I'm thinking of it. Okay. Yellow is more important than green, right? Oh, let's go do the yellow. The flashlight casts a strange shadow. There is a hidden doorway here. Oh, so is yellow something that we only noticed because we had the flashlight, or because we had some skill? Interesting. 2 rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. A hole in the wall. A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in. Where are we? Look around in the secret room. Look, there's a hole in the wall. Shine light on the hidden compartment. Where are we? Seems like an old bunker from the Revolutionary period. Look at all those rifles. He points up at the rifles under the ceiling. Must be an old weapons cache. There is, yes. And there also appears to be something inside the hole. Interesting. Do you want to take a look? Okay, I do. No, you do the honors. Okay, I do. Time to die. Oh, our shit is together. Your hand reaches deep into the darkness and spider webs. Rummaging around, you find rusty rifles hidden away. Rifles, Kim. Inspect the rifles. Lieutenant steps closer, curious. Are these any good? Inspect the rifles. Most of them are rusty and inoperable like the rest, but one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wood stock in better cosmetic order than the others. This one looks nice. Take the rifle. An old Bell Margrave. Magrave? From the Revolution, the lieutenant notes with approval. His eyes are gleaming. Seems to no longer be functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way. What does this mean? A rifle here. It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future. What do you mean by the future? He likes this find. Yeah, we're definitely dragging Kim down to our level. Alright, we got our shit together. Oh, those are gorgeous. I love these so much. I wonder if you could, like, are these available to buy, like, framed, like prints? Hang them on the wall. I have my shit together. Bizarre scientific news from Rivashal West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit-togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. I made that joke yesterday. Not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts. All endurance white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Nice. Our shit is together. Now we just need to get rigorous self-critique to make our shit be not together anymore. Handwritten notes from the fridge. A note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface. Does it say anything interesting? The lieutenant leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder. This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instinct is still active. Read the note. Someone has scribbled S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care. Sulislaw. So that's S. No. No? Okay, I wonder who wrote that note. Looks like someone... No. Someone from that radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here. Maybe they had to leave in a hurry. That's a plausible hypothesis. Remind me again, what's a filament memory? It belongs inside a radio computer storing its memory. It's like a tape. You listen to disco tapes, right? It's like one of your disco tapes only for a computer. It's like the production schedule you found, only this one's an off-site copy. Who's the illiterate ginger kid? Kuno or whatever, right? Really? Lieutenant looks at you. At the corner of his mouth curved into a smug grin. You don't have a single guess? You mean Kuno? Yeah! Oh, I'm sure that child would love to get his hands on a filament memory. Even if he doesn't know what to do with it, he'd probably try to pawn it for speed based on our encounter. Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be? I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge. Put the note away. Alright, interesting. Interesting. So are these items going to be, like, used for something? Or, like, this one seems to be used for something. The pen was... Like, some of these I'm thinking are probably we just sell them. For real? So the currency is called real. We sell them for real? A frozen ice cream maker that's still running. This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut. Turn the ice cream crank. Try to open the lid. Alright, try to open it first. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip. A pry bar would come in handy here. Oh, we have one! If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective. Oh, thank you. Turn the ice cream crank. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance you hear water dripping. It's all gone now. You never became a poet. Or an anthroponaut? Anthroponaut. Like an octonaut. Oh, man. Okay, let's save it in case we die. If we lose morale, that's fine, but in case we die. Alright, here we go. Oh, that was a mistake. Alright. Okay, I do feel a bit better, though. Oh, man. Oh, man. The ice squeaks beneath the pry bar. You think you've got the bar jammed in there pretty well, but this lid simply won't budge. How's it going, Lily?
Oh, it's okay.
You see the pry bar's metal handle bending right before your eyes. That's a good pry bar. I'm not criticizing it, but this ice cream maker is frozen shut, so it takes an advanced tool to get it open. I have no idea. Advanced, where do we get one? I have no idea, officer. This ice cream maker isn't important enough to requisition a special tool. Sooner or later, you will stumble upon a tool mighty enough. Then we will know what's in this mysterious ice cream maker. Okay, I'm going to save Scum. I'm going to save Scum because we have to see if Lily has better luck than Joe. I think I have better luck than you, though. Because I have you in my life, and you have me in your life.
I'm listening to Finn.
Pretty smooth,
try to play one of the Mario games on Switch.
Okay, here you go. So hit the left click button and see if you have better luck than I do.
The left one?
Yeah. Nope. Nope.
Not very lucky.
Not very lucky.
Anyway, he keeps dying and he's yelling at the thing. No! I know, like that! He's so mad. He's screaming at it.
Yeah, that's Finn.
Just now, I
can like hear him, yeah.
Hey, you guys.
Thank you, Hugh Hang, for the 10-month resub. JPH Clawfist and Poke Gengar. Damn, there are Pokemon emotes. That's allowed, huh? Thank you, Hugh Hang, for the 10-month resub. I like Gengar. Is Gengar my favorite ghost Pokemon? Maybe. I don't know. 2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The right one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby. All right. Let's unplug both of them. Something close to you dies with a soft electric purr. Why did you do that? It's black. It's not like it's the red one. Because it's black, the color of immeasurable cosmos. I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything. The electric distribution board now has 1 cable missing. Okay, so, like, does that mean the ice is going to thaw here and we can open it up better? Oh! Machine unplugged, +2. Alright, but it's still 3%. Oh man, pretty close actually. Shit. Okay, now we plug it back in. Plug it back in. Then we unplug them again. Alright. Alright, now we get to try again. No, we don't. Okay. Intercom wires running into the breaker box. Oh, this is orange. Why is... Oh, because it was new. Never mind. Insane mesh tank top. Drama. Where did you even get that one? No, really. Who put that in that drawer? No further comments. Wear at your own risk. Okay, what's this one? Physical instrument. Alright. Oh, man. Oh, man. Look at this. Okay, I kind of feel like physical instrument is better, but... fuck it. Drama. Who cares? Okay, so will the fridge no longer have light when we open it now because we turned it off? Oh, well done, game. Well done. Okay, so this is off, and the other... is that gonna break it? Didn't it say something about how you have to keep it frozen? Maybe we should turn it back on. A cellar window, people's feet shuffling by on the street. I mean, the chances of it melting while we're gone are really low. I think we'd have to be gone for days for that to melt, but fuck it. Who knows? Another area. Oh, we're here. Wait, could we have always gotten down there? Okay, so let's see if we can go and inspect the body finally. I think we can get to the kitchen now too, can't we? All right, let's look at the body. There he is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now. It's raining instead of snowing. Endurance. All right, 58%. Shit compressed +6. Here we go. Yeah. As you breathe in, the odor comes comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach is to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it. It's a puzzle. What's hanging in front of you is a puzzle of decaying flesh, tattoos, and tendons. Monocoins got eaten because the guy posted a link. Hold on, let me see if I can get that on the other monitor. No, can you post it again? There it is, I got it now. What is it? It's not loading. For whatever reason, it's not loading. Oh, there it is. Oh, cool. It's a big collection of all of them. So it's one big picture that they take pieces of for the different ones, I'm guessing. Interesting. All right, I won't look at that too long because I want to enjoy it as it comes up. Cool, thank you for that. Remember, health damage reduces rolls by 1, same as morale for psych checks. I don't think I learned that, so I'll just eat it until I notice it. And honestly, I think I'd rather wait and see if I get some free health bonuses than use the items. Do they always do that? They do after 7 days. Yes, we're deep in decomposition here. The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. Yeah, seriously, they're stormtrooper boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. Oh, that's what they are. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength. Inspect the boots. The material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. This guy's Jerry. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, but not that fragile. They feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set. These aren't just boots, are they? This is the armor he was stripped of. Indeed. With his notebook under his arm, the lieutenant crouches to inspect the soles. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots. Oh, the lieutenant uses a Mnemotechnique, A6. That's not just any notebook, it's a classic. Forget about the notebook, tell me about the armor. It's clearly some manner of super armor, or future armor, super future armor. I'm useless. Wait, what kind of armor is this exactly? Ceramic plate, zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be. Under the heel, Fairweather. He turns the boot slightly. Fairweather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff. Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals. Material looks out of place here. Knock on the boot. Pull the boot off. Back off and look at the corpse. Where's the rest of it? He nods piece by piece. He's been out here for several days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. He nods toward Kuno, who's eyeing you suspiciously. This is one thing he might actually know. Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there's no rest of the armor? Understood. The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic. The material looks out of place here. It is. It's expensive. The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger. We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics. How much are we talking about? For a full set, about 4 years of wages. For the northwest region of Revachol, an officer's average yearly income is 5,500 real. For real, unadjusted for rank. Wait, my yearly pay is 5,500 real? Ka-ching, baby, nod to the boots. That's a lot, I take it. Not too much, yes, it's enough. Pathetic, I need to hustle more and hate less. Sounds puny, no wonder I can't pay my hostel bill. Let's go 3. It's a sorry situation, I agree. How could this man afford such expensive hardware? That's for us to find out. He checks his notes. Mr. Gart implied he was security personnel for the harbor company. This confirms my own assumptions. Initial report? These look pretty advanced for a security guard. I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford. Knock on the boot. A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Sounds fragile. But not that fragile. It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. He points to the boots. See? Faint organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like whorls of floorboards. I feel like I've seen that word before. The design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps. What does this remind me of? If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their crisscross sections would look like. Ah, that's a cool line. Run your finger over the lines. The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice an ass. The whorls are in the shape of a letter and number combination. E50, whatever. Point to it. Looks like there's a serial number on the right sabaton. Good. Can you read it to me? He tips the drying ballpoint of his pen on the tongue. X5411037. Let's lie. No, let's not lie. We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio and my kinema when we're done. You're done? Either station can chase it for us. Pull the boot off. This feels dangerous. Are you sure? Grab the boot under your arm. Better not even try. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. The stench fills your nostrils as you push downward. An ominous creaking sound comes from above. Stop. Lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm. Pig's gonna pull his head off. Brutal. What? Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why? Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it? Let go of the boot. What's wrong with you, asshole? Why is he letting go, Kuno? I don't know, baby. Kuno shrugs. I don't know why he's such a fig. Officer, if I may ask, what were you trying to achieve by pulling on the deceased foot? Oh, we can't answer. Okay, back off and look at the corpse. I mean, I don't think our character would do that, but I kind of want to see what happens. Like, will it animate the head coming off? Maybe I'll save come and see, just to see it, and then reloaded the other one. I kind of want to see. Inspect the belt. The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch. This is a steel reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6 rotor airships. Don't ask me how I know, but this is the lashing belt used for airlifting cargo. Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them. Apparently this is the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so. He nods. The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they used whatever was on hand without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves. Okay, I feel like I read that wrong. Sorry. Oh, sorry, I need a second there. We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it. They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring. How did they even get him up there? That's a good point. How did they get him up there? I have a feeling we're going to be able to say all of these. I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes, motivated by the ongoing strike. He politely raises an eyebrow. You? Makes sense, believably mundane. I feel like it was something else. Don't ask me, I'm just lumbering from one moment to the next. I feel like it was something else. Yes, he covers his nose. It often is. This belt worries me. They sure want to stay up there. I was afraid it would be. He rises to inspect the noose. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed. How did they even get him up there? A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. He points to the buckle, tying the belt to the branch above. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder? Point to the one side of the tree. That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either. Did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled him on the belt to close the buckle. He makes a pulling motion. Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory. Back off and look at the corpse. Inspect the tattoos. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, the small white stars formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart. Relko's using 100 bits to say, that means Finn, Leo, and Kate are the luckiest. Aww. Good springboarding off what I said to Lily. Aw, thank you, Ralph Clogs. Wanye Quest has resubscribed for 10 months. My whole existence is now dedicated to making Joe dab. I know it won't even happen on camera. He will just shovel around and make some noise, and then we'll say, there you go, I dabbed, but I still want it. How many others? Are there dozens of you? Dozens of you. Who's more excited about the, hey, I just dabbed for real, compared to going and seeing Rise of the Skywalker? Who's so excited? Who has the most coins? Dark Flashes says he has the most with 6,340. Ooh. Waskies is saving up for the Ayaya fund. Ooh. Someone has more than that? Already saw it, and it's worse than The Last Jedi? There's no way. No way. Well, I hope you enjoy the legendary dab when it happens, Wanye Quest. But at the current rate, I'm going to guess it's going to be next Wednesday. Next Wednesday is when it's going to happen. Or maybe Tuesday, we'll see. Parker Starfish used 99 bits to say, I wish this was a better streaming game because it seems like you are really enjoying it. Hoping you can play it casually on your own time. I feel like there's some people that would want me to move on from this, but it's a split opinion. I'm enjoying it, but I'm not sure like how entertaining it is to watch. I have no idea. The problem is it's going to take so long to finish. But we'll see how it is at the end of today's stream. His corpse is marked by stars. What will mine be marked by? Alcohol and heartbreak. Is this a map of the night sky? Is this a microelectronic system? Is this a national pattern? National pattern. Of no nation that I know of. If anything, it reminds me of religious illumination. Last or penultimate century. Men who live harsh lives often turn to innocentic worship? Innocentic worship. But which one? I see no trace of a humanoid figure. We're missing something here. I agree. A sudden ring fills the air as Lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket. Oh, we're doing this now? He takes a thin piece of milled aluminum from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears. Some sort of camera. What's that? Let the lieutenant work. Shit, Kuno. What the fuck is that? An instant color camera. He produces 2 metal clapped ampules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there. I only have 2 ampules. Am I saying that right? Ampules? So nobody move. I don't want to waste one. He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then we get to fuck with him. Oh. A sound, a shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper rolling out. That looks good. Good sense of style in this game. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest, in case we need it, the lieutenant says, and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. Cool machine. What do we need this photo for? Cool machine. Yes, he slides the camera closed and tucks it away on his belt. It is pretty cool, isn't it? What do we need this photo for? It contains insight to the victim's persona by his build. I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter to us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around. Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell. Sure, just don't lose it. He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes. The glassy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms. Look him in the eye. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess. Inland Empire, tell me, who are you, dead man? Okay, so I think Yusuke would go for this. Art Cop would go for this. He'd let his imagination run wild. The hangman, I'm gone. Where have you gone? I can see you're gone, but who are you? What is happening? I hate you. You stink, and you're boring. Enough. Where have you gone? Into the wild pale yonder. Into the wild pale yonder. Where is that? In the past. Way out in the west. I can't open the damn compartment in my... I can't get the damn compartment in my ledger open. What's that got to do with this? The blue heart? Oh, that's good shit. You'll love it. Just press down and fuck it open like you always do. Fuck it hard, Kopopo the clown. I can see you're gone, but who are you? I'm a joke, look at me. There's nothing funny about you. You are now, but who were you when you were alive? There's nothing funny about jokes either. Who were you when you were alive? A killer, a motherfucker, and a killer. I have another question for you. Go ahead, Kobo. What is happening? What do you mean? I'm talking to you. It's the power of your black frothy liquid starts bubbling on his lips. Imagination. Go ahead, ask me more questions. You fucking love questions. Why do I love questions so much? Why do I love questions so much? Because you're a copperoony. Look at all of them go. Do you want more questions? No, I'm good. Yes, yeah, give me questions. Give me a comical amount of questions. Coming right up, Copperoony. Copperoony Rooney. This is getting upbeat now. Is my name Rooney? Fuck no, you're no Rooney. I do strike myself as a Rooney. No, you don't. Between you and me, your name is probably Harry. Why do I feel like I've forgotten something terrible? Because you have, huh? Yeah, I wonder what happened here. Who killed you? Love did me in, brother Kopo. It was love all along. Can you ask me a question? Sure, Lobo. I can ask you a question. Why are you doing this? Looking at my face, motionless, looking into my eyes, standing here. Why are you investigating my murder? I don't have anything else to do. This case is all I have, because he told me to, not toward Kim. Maybe this will lead to something indescribable, unforeseen, miraculous. Ha, the clown lips on the corpse appear to smile. The face rotates before you, slowly. I hate you. You stink, and you're boring. Do I remind you of someone? A child born with maulers? Mahler's disease, harlequinism, grown up miraculously, a deep-sea creature, a baby affected with harlequinism. You don't remind me of anyone. You sure wriggled out of that one, Coppolini. Enough. You can come back and look into this space any time you want. Humor yourself with my harlequin features. Ask me your little questions. Freshen your memory. Create associations. Remind yourself of your mortality. Copolopo. Squint and take a step back. As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration? Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air. Okay, so something I'm really enjoying about this game is how you still have abilities and skills that survive the amnesia, but in a fragmented way. So instead of understanding what you're doing, it's been, you know, obfuscated into this system where you are like speaking to the different parts of your mind. And I don't know if I doubt it's literal. Maybe, I don't know. The game's kind of weird, but I really enjoy how that interaction is working. There's a lot like amnesia is quite common in media. Like I have a story where the main character has amnesia. There's that indie game The Witcher, you know, Jason Bourne. Oh my god, you know, it's really you know, common, and in a game it doesn't really work that well, but this is kind of cool how it works here. Like typically you just kind of recover skills and that's it. There's not this feeling that you have broken skills, whereas this is really hitting home that you have broken ones. So I like that. It's interesting. Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air. His face and hands are pink, thighs too. Stop, relax your eyes. Obfuscated. Yeah, I said it wrong a couple times. Sorry. I see it. He adjusts his glasses, his neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well pronounced discoloration here. Relax your eyes. The monster comes back into focus. An explosion of color coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot. So what do you think? I think he's dead. I think he was upright after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored. Cover your nose. Something is coming out of him. He's beaten up. See the bruises? I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport. Stop talking in riddles, coin slot. He means you fucked him up good, Kuno, the girl yells. Fucked him up brutal-like. I think he's dead. I agree. His personality is no longer part of the world. Totally dead. The world no longer stores his personality in its composition. There was a time for that, and it ended 7 days ago. Very well. He nods in agreement with this advanced piece of conceptualization. Having mulled it over, the lieutenant says, "That sounds about right, yes. I think he was upright after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored." Agreed. He points to the belt, especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging. Hypostasis? You would still like the hypostasis marks in the neck to be a bit more pronounced. Okay. For some reason, my brain would like the pink to be more pronounced, especially in the neck. Maybe it looks faint to you. He leans closer, covering his nose. It could be more pronounced, actually. Demenote? Could it still be he was moved after death? Maybe he was strangled by someone. There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they are in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first. Cover your nose. Something's coming out of him. A pool of blood and feces is eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop. The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death. The fuck you saying? F words talking about shit. We got lucky. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death. Goddamn right, I'm a F word. Turn around and yell. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death. Maybe he doesn't really want to dwell on it too long. Okay, back off and catch your breath. Okay, so how do we get him down? Okay, let's leave, and I want to save it. And I want to see, I just want to see if there's an animation for pulling him down. Okay, it's giving me lots of exit ramps to pull this off. You're sure there's a way to peel them off, but first the body needs to be down, and second, it would probably be better if Lieutenant wasn't around. Sounds like a plan, except steal a dead man's boots, but that would be dishonorable. Refuse for honor, accept. Ah, okay. Alright. I just wanted to see if there was an animation. Why has it gone dark down there? Oh, can we do this now? No. Huh, he stops throwing stones when we're here. Okay, so this leads back to talking to him again, right? Yeah, enough. All right, so how do we get him down? He stops to think, then checks his notes. Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's down. Step back and have another look first. We've been thorough. Do you have a plan for getting him down? Ooh, 70 experience. We leveled up. The steel reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt. All right, so Kuno gets on top of Kim's shoulders, then Kim gets on top of our shoulders, or maybe just me and Kim can do it. I see a way out of this. He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought. The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance, and even if we do, there's a question of cutting the airstrip strength material. Can someone else do it? We could saw the branch. Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. Maybe we could shoot him down. Maybe we can ask for help from the harbor. I'm out of ideas. Ask for help from the harbor. I was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspects in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down. I would really prefer if there was another way. These people might have an agenda. What else can we do? Commit to it. Wait, let's reconsider. Okay, can someone else do it? The corpse twists on the belt like chicken on a skewer. Someone else? He pauses. You mean like the police? Yes, exactly. Call the police. I mean someone who's below detective. Someone like a page garbage man or a cleaning crew. I have bad news for you. That is a detective. What? I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us, and we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get them down fast. We could saw the branch, climb up there and saw the branch. Yeah, it seems dangerous. There has to be a less risky way with less falling down off trees. Maybe we could shoot him down. Yeah, the enthusiasm is unrestrained. Bang bang time, pigs. Shoot his head off. Lieutenant remains unaffected. How? Where the buckle ties the rope to the branch. That's a good spot to aim. Point there. The buckle holds the belt together. I don't know. Just, shoot up there maybe. Just shoot the belt. The bullet will break it, yeah. Where? He corrects his glasses. Ah, yes, I see. If the shot hits that there. Sorry, if the shot hits that, there might be a chance to release the belt. Yeah, now we're talking. Entertain the Kuno with some shit. They'll miss. The pigs will miss Kuno. Take the shot, Lieutenant. What's the worst thing that could happen? Actually, don't. It has bad idea written all over it. Wait, let me try. Yeah, let me try. The man's brow is furrowed. He appears too deep in concentration to even notice what you said. Say nothing, let him choose. Silence. With his elbow sharp, Lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks. That's a okay, whatever. A990 Armistice mass-produced muzzle loader. Ascetic, frugal, one of the most common firearms in the world. Okay, what? What year is it? He then steps back and assumes the phallos test position. I'm sorry, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger. Easy does it, partner. Shoot that motherfucker down. Say nothing. Shoot that motherfucker down. He's gonna fucking... No, I believe in you, Kim. The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself, "Shit. God damn it." Feels bad about it. About his eyes mostly, just having bad eyesight probably from a young age. Whatever you do not console him. Fucking idiot. Mulcuppa asshole. Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he? It's okay, man. God damn it. Get your shit together. Try again, maybe? What now? Conclude. Try again, maybe? No, we're lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised. He looks around at the windows overlooking the yard. Alright, where'd the bullet go? Someone's deed. Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that. What now? Can I have the gun? I should try. I have to say it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down without assistance. It's as bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks. He pauses, then shrugs and proceeds to load the pistolet. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't lose it. The piece shines in his outstretched hand. They only have one gun. This is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's ever seen. Take the gun. Yeah, take it, you fucking banani poika. Take it and shoot yourself in the mouth. Feel the weight first. Point the gun at the belt. Feel the weight. The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly light. Your finger fits right through the guard, instinctively resting on the trigger. The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno? Tell him to shoot himself in the mouth. Point the gun at the belt. The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm. Oh no! Oh no, we suck! Oh no! No, we suck! Oh no! Why don't you just shoot yourself in your F-word mouth, she hisses. At least you won't miss. Say shut up. Close your eye first. Your left eye first. Point the gun at Kuno S. Give the gun back to Lieutenant Kusuragi. Okay, so can we upgrade this by... Okay, say shut up. Okay, it didn't work. Or what? You gonna fuck me? Her voice is almost a whisper now. You wanna fuck me, pig? Is that what this is about? Alright, close your left eye first. Your field of view narrows. The branch slowly moves, becoming entirely two-dimensional. The belt buckle glimmers, catching the noon light as the corpse slowly rotates. The slow movement of the branch in the wind and your shoulders directing the gun sync up, dancing hypnotically. Oh, now we have 20... We have 28% now. Alright. Alright, here we go. No! Oh, shit! A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened. You missed the belt, but hit the corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water. Damaged morale. Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry, I knew it. What a mulku? There's something wrong with your weapon, Lieutenant. It keeps missing. I don't want to do this anymore. This is boring. Start crying. You're sensitive. 1. The armistice is sufficiently precise, officer, especially at close range. He takes a sidearm from you and holsters it. Let me try again. It's not the gun's fault you can't shoot. It's your pig hands. Pigs don't have hands. They have like fucking hoofs or something. Kuno has hands. He displays his little fingers. They're pink. Kuno can shoot that shit down for you. Okay. No, Kuno. If I can't shoot him down, no one will. Lieutenant, we should entrust Kuno with your service weapon. He says he can shoot it down. That's preposterous. We're not giving you the gun, kid. Yeah, okay. So, like, I want to see what would happen, but that's not art cop behavior, and Kim's not going to go with it. There's no way. There's no way that's going to happen. So let's go number 3. That's preposterous, she whines mockingly. What are you, a fucking Earl? We still need to get him down somehow. His tone is growing tired now. The stench makes him turn away from the corpse. But how? The bad way, the way I didn't want us to, he sighs, by asking the harbor for help. They have the tools and the men. If they put him up there, they can take him down too. But won't it be dangerous? How do we get inside the harbor? From the gates, by negotiating or fighting. I'm unenthusiastic about fighting. He looks around. Or we can try it to find some secret third path. It's unlikely though. To the gates! Let's negotiate! But won't it be dangerous? To ask the suspects for help with the victim's body? To be indebted to Everard Clare? Very much yes, which is why I would have preferred us to handle this ourselves. Clearly, we can't. Suck my dick, bitches. Who's Everard Clare? The leader of the Union, a dangerous and corrupt man. From what I hear, you don't want to owe him much. Yeah, don't go being someone else's bitches. You're Kuno's bitches. Let's get to it then. Can we kill Kuno? Datapon doesn't like Kuno. Do. Thank you, Anton1699, for the 16-month resub. Datapon, do you know a cure to lovesickness? I miss Bike Chan so much. Aw, I'm sorry, Anton1699. Did you see the Bike Chan fan art that we had yesterday? Maybe this will help. Maybe seeing her happy will make you happy, and it'll help you get over it. There you go. Bike Chan. Smiling and happy. Maybe that'll help you get over it. Thank you, K Roniverse, for the 15-month resub. I've been meaning to play this myself, but I can't take myself away from Yusuke's later years. Hope your neck is feeling better soon. Dab upon. It's feeling a little better already, actually. I took some Advil before we started. I don't usually like taking painkillers, but if it's something like that, if it's getting in the way of me doing stuff, then I'll usually go for it. But I try not to. But yeah, it's feeling a little better already. Thank you, K Roniverse. Archangle7294 has resubscribed for 3 months. Thank you very much. 3 months in the Disco Dragons. Archangle7294. Puckert Starfish used some bits to say, what is with the Scrabble tile words in this game? I don't know how many words are made up, or how many words are amalgamations of different words from different languages, or if it's just my usual bad pronunciation. I don't know. Probably a mix of all of them. Thank you, Suitcase Jim, for 1,500 bits with the message, hey Joe, it's been a long time since I've been able to catch one of your streams. So I'm hoping you can clear something up for me. Who or what is Trash Chan, and how disappointed should I be? Happy holidays. Hope you and family are all well. You should be pretty disappointed. I don't know. Let's see. Do I have a Trash Chan available? Let's see. Fan art. Oldish. Here we go. Yeah, I have a Trash Chan available. This is Trash Chan. Yep, Trash Chan is from Code Vein, and yeah, you should be pretty disappointed. Yeah, Chat's waifu, second place runner-up for Chan of the Year 2019. I'm surprised. I thought it would be more of a contest, but no, Bike Chan won it. Thank you for the message and the bits and the shame, Suitcase Jim. The shame is definitely deserved. Thank you, Teef, for the 3-month resub. Hi, Joe. Hi, chat. Hi, Teef. Hope you're well. Thank you very much for the 3-month resub. 3 months in Disco Dragons. Saying hi to chat, a dangerous game. Thank you, Mahalo Goldstein? Or Mahalo Goldstein, not sure. One of those two, I hope. For the 3-month resub or the message Yif. Yif? Thank you very much for 3 months in the Disco Dragons. Yeef? Mario? Yeet? In the Yeet fleet. Parker Starfish use 50 bits. When is the next stream after today's? Assuming you're taking Christmas off. Next stream is on Tuesday. I think we are taking Christmas off. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, I don't know. I should probably decide that. No, we'll stream on Tuesday for sure. Maybe we'll do a stream on Friday to make up for the stream that we're losing on Wednesday. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna stream on Christmas. Sometimes we do a Christmas Eve stream, but I don't think we're gonna be doing it this year. I think last year we did a Christmas stream. Fan art from Madbake. 1 second. I think my middle mouse button is breaking on my mouse. Do you know how impressively fast Madbake is? Should have seen the spider snake he drew a couple days ago. Oh man. All right, here we go. Inland Empire Chan. Nonsensical in a good way, has pretty galaxy on her face, makes you sing karaoke. Waifu conceptualization, too cynical, her face is like Humpty Dumpty. Uses esoteric words for no reason. That's actually pretty bang on, right? There's conceptualization right here, and there's Inland Empire. Nice. Nice. Thank you, Madbake. The what's that meme called anyway? Is it the looking back meme? What is that meme called? Does it have a name? It should. Distracted boyfriend meme. Thank you, Madbake. Art Cop's dilemma, indeed. Exactly. Basically, it shows the artists always teetering between just, you know, the standard conceptualization that you're used to and true madness with true creativity. Falling off the deep end. We've all been there. Okay, so I'm a little upset that we didn't shoot it down. Now we have to go ask for help. I wonder how different the game would be if you did that. All right, so it's pretty late. Let's see if we can get into the kitchen while it is this time. So it only took 3 streams, but we finally inspected the body. Also, we can upgrade ourselves now, right? I don't think we want another slot. I think we want to upgrade ourselves. All right, do we want to upgrade perception to see if we can get in through that? Bonus from items, bonus from thoughts. All right, so that's what we have equipped, right? We can get more health. Why has this got 4 now? What happened? Is it something... Because of physique based on learned skill. It seems to me that it's short-sighted to just level up something just for something that you need, but fuck it, we'll do it. Alright, now let's see if we can get through first. Dishes are drying, they smell of chemicals and pine trees. Let's use our bag. Gorasi Quebec? A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Gorasi and Quebec. Quebec. Actually, okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please do not call him Gorasi Quebec. Please, it's not funny. Ah, Gorasi, I have some questions to ask. Mr. Quebec, I'm here on official police business. Hello, sir. Got time for a few questions? The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. You've got some impressive pots there. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of the pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes boiling and simmering on the stove. I don't think I need to need anything else. Stay masculine. Aroma of spices, alcohol, and tomato hangs in the air. Oh, we just like stole some money. You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery. Touch the door. Try to push on the door. I wonder where this door leads. I'll be back, door. Mark my words. Touch the door. The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch. The stainless steel door is flush with its frame on every side. It leads to a side building adjacent to this one. The old building next to this half-ruined. Whatever is behind it must be older. Wonder where this door leads. You do? The lieutenant regards you with patient skepticism. It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? I am drawn to its cobalt blue. It's part of the whirling in rags. There's something about this place that makes me want to know. Out of duty, we may find something pertinent to the investigation. 2. Eccentric. But okay, I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation. He's not bothered by your eccentricity. He seems genuinely intrigued himself. It's hardly a side investigation. You already have a name for it. Yes, a mini side investigation. No, the door is a mega investigation. I'm calling it Behind the Blue Door. The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation. If you say so. He looks at the door, then you. Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager. Try to push the door. The door's not budge. I thought he gave us like free reign to go back there, or was it just to go into the kitchen?
Can I help you?
Here's your trash container key. Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. I found the victim's clothes. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. Maybe you don't remember putting them there. Maybe you were sleepwalking or in a fugue state. Could someone on your staff have put them there? Who else has keys to the trash container? The trash collection service, CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash though. Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threads that solves itself down the road. He turns to the man. Thank you anyway. Could your staff have put them there? Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I could vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. Thanks. Let's talk about something else. So about the money I owe. Yes, have you got it? How much do I owe you again? For the room, 60 riel. Aw, damn. 60? We have 13.56. Let's talk about something else. Like what? I was really enjoying talking about the money you owe me. I need a drink. Can you pour me one? Gart, I saw another thing at the whirling. I talked to Sylvie. She left because of me, not you. Wait, what? He looks up surprised. But what about the bird? The bird? Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left. She didn't break it. I did. I threw it against the wall. You broke the skua? His face is flushed with emotions. A rash covers his neck. Alright, what's that? Like 6 mistakes now? Damn. I assure you it was him. It's as if he can't decide whether to be angry or relieved that it was you again. Why on earth did you have to break the skua? It's a mystery. You tell me. I just break things. It's the way I am. Maybe I have a vendetta against it. It's a mystery. I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message, symbol of hope and all. A tender type of hope. Something stirs in you. Perhaps this is why you broke it. All right, he calms himself. Did she say anything else about me, you know? He repeats, did she say anything about me? She said she was flattered. It was just bad timing. She said you're nice, but also her employer. I mean, come on, the power vertical here. Shake your head. No, we didn't really talk about you. Really? The man doesn't know what to say. He wipes his brow and stares at the counter. I should give her a call then. Oh, we got 30 experience for that. Thanks, I guess. He gives you a short nod. Was there anything else you wanted? Or, okay, do we owe you less money now? God damn it. Alright, saw a thing of the whirling. Another thing, great, I love those. There's a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen. Oh yes, that door, sure, there's nothing mysterious about it, it's just a door, he shrugs. Do you know what's behind it? Do you have... No, I don't have a key, I don't know how to get there, and I don't care either. It's not like I've been wondering about it for 10 years, it's just the Frit warehouse problem. Wondering about it, of course, exactly what he's been doing for 10 years. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust. He runs his finger across the counter to check for dirt. He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing. I think you'd like to know what's back there. Fine, okay, a little, he shrugs. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals, and I haven't found a key, so good luck with that. Something else I want to talk about. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here. Absolutely out of the question. Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger, then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire. Alright. How come we can't get in here? Okay, when is it time to retire for the night? Is it 9 o'clock or... Oh, there's people in here now. Oh, we can't talk to these two. It's all about money, you know. Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines encircled by a logo with a tree. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine. Fuck. Wake him up? Ruckus talking to Gart, crash into a wheel. No, I don't care. I'm not waking him up. Why do I want to do that? Alright, can we go talk to the girl? You can sleep at 9, but you can stay up until 2? Okay. What? Did it change when we came up here? Oh my god, there's so many tear in here. Nice. Wow, we really had a problem. We didn't pick up the cassette tape? Oh shit. Excuse me, I'm gonna take this bottle. You're not using it anymore. Oh, there's so many more people down here now. What was I gonna do? I was gonna do something down here. Oh well, I forgot.
Hello again, sweetie.
Are you okay? I'm very sorry I crashed into you earlier. I don't know what got into me. Oh, I'm perfectly alright. I'm more worried about you. What was that? Yeah, what was that? The cafeteria manager is a bad man. A man without honor or compassion. It was like my body had a will of its own. I was running, my torso turned, my hands made this lewd gesture. I'm sorry you had to witness it. Don't beat yourself up too much. Beat yourself up over it too much, dear. People do strange things when the old fight or flight kicks in. I'm just glad you weren't injured. Sweetie needs money. Do sweeties get... Her expression becomes very serious. Oh, sweetie, I heard your conversation with the manager about your financial troubles. When do you get your next paycheck? If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad lost person on this earth. What is a paycheck? I haven't seen any paychecks. Suggestion. Tug on her heartstrings. Alright. Would Art Cop do this? You understand Lena's idealism. Would he do this? I don't think so. What is paycheck? You must be joking. He pauses, reflecting. Although our pay does sometimes feel like a joke. It's not easy to assert your right to a decent living wage when you don't have a strong union behind you. Maybe you should talk to Evart, the union leader. Interesting idea. This Evart sounds powerful. Maybe you can wrangle some coins out of his pocket. All right. I don't think Art Cop would do this. All right. Let's go see if we can open that door. Yusuke, Art Cop has too much pride. Let's go look for recycling. Oh, is this because we upgraded our perception? Oh shit, that's really worse than then. You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. Why am I looking at this? Cop habit, you look at everything. This isn't case related, you think. What kind of vehicle drove through here? Hard to say, your vision is blurred and you are having difficulty concentrating. Oh, time to go through every area we've been through before now that we upgraded our fucking perception. Reconstruct the movement. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. What happened next? I remember that. The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry. A car drove through the fence. Is this connected to the case? I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With a jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate. Wait, roundabout? Is that a... You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time. A car drove through the fence. You are correct. This is a rather motor carriage friendly city. Somehow that makes you feel scared. You don't know why. I think I got it. Alright, can we break this open? Here we go. We're trying again. 42% this time. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material? Okay, here we go. Alright, 42%. Oh man, my neck is feeling so much better. Oh, it still hurts if I look too far. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's not be so animated. Alright, here we go. No! Hajime, no! Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid palette, easy on the eyes. God damn it. Alright, now we need to level up again and try again. We're close. If you lose all your morale, do you die? Yes, you do. Bloody Hilarious used to miss to say this game is very comfy for the kind of things it has in it. Just running around as a bumbling detective trying to solve a crime in the weirdest ways is somehow very soothing at times. I can see where you're coming from. I was actually talking to Mandalore about this last night briefly. I find the game overwhelming. I find it like there's too many variables, there's too many things that could happen. Like my brain is constantly thinking, okay, well, what if I had done this first, or what if I had that skill, or what if I had done this instead, or what if I hadn't done that before I came here? Like it just constantly just like oh my god, what, you know? So it, like I feel like I really appreciate and I admire what it's trying to do, but I almost think like it's too much. I maybe it's, I think it's, well, not maybe, I think it is a problem with me. I just can't turn the analytical side of me off, and I just can't stop thinking like, oh, what if this, what if that, what if this, what is that, you know? So I think this is probably a game that I would enjoy my second or third time through more than my first, which is rare. Usually I enjoy the first time through way more, but yeah, that's how I think right now. Parker Starfish used to say, I'm curious how much chat is allowed to mess with you as long as it is good-natured. Also, can you read this? I'm pretty sure chat messes with me quite a bit already. Yeah, don't worry. Andrew Orlando here, SCA. You ring the doorbell, but no one answers. What an ominous name for a hair salon. Doesn't bode well for anyone's hair. All you hear is static, but no one answers the call. 24-hour window. You ring the doorbell, but nothing happens. Emma's Fashion Atelier. You wait for a minute or two, but all you get for the call was silence, blah, blah, blah. Fairbone's taxi, the rest isn't burned off. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with the lighter. The doorbell doesn't work anymore. Slipstream SCA. You hear static from the intercom speaker. It sounds as if someone has picked up the receiver, but doesn't say anything. Hello, is anyone there? Yes, hello. This is Tricentennial Electrics. This is a woman's voice, crackling and fragile, but not that fragile through the static. Have you come to place an order? She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. Her receiver must not be working properly. Hold on, Tricentennial Electrics? I thought I was calling Slipstream SCA. Who is this? I've been inside this building, but I didn't see anyone from Tricentennial Electrics. This place is deserted. Yeah. My god. Lieutenant exchanges a look with you. Sorry. It's you, my god. I didn't think I would hear your voice again. Who cares that you don't remember her? Just go along with it. No, something's wrong here. Are you sure she's talking to you? Is it me or Kim? Do we know each other? Who are you? Where are you? Kim. Stand up straighter. Yeah, it's me. Here I am again, crawling back into your life. Do we know each other? Mitchell or Michael? Just please. She stops and you can hear her breathe heavily, her breath distorted by ancient static. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months. She sounds like she's shaking. I thought you didn't care. Hold on. Tell me what's going on. What did I do? Ever since I came to work here, it's been different, as if my mind's been wiped clean. A spot of static overrides her words. When she speaks again, it sounds like she's submerged. It's so nice. It's so nice to be able to finally forget. Listen, I'm going to hang up now. Forget about what? She sounds like she's about to cry. Hello. Oh God, please don't cry. Hang up the call. Hello. She doesn't answer. You said it was nice. What's so nice about forgetting? Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing ashore on the bay. What just happened? I get it. You don't want to talk to me. No one ever wants to talk to me. Fuck. Hang up the call. Alright, it's goodbye then. Also treason. I get it. You don't want to talk to me. No one wants to talk to me. Another seagull passes by. It's getting cold standing here, staring at the silent call box. It must have been some kind of faulty wiring. We should maybe stop playing with this doorbell. It looks ancient. Alright, it's goodbye then. Hang up the call. Alright. That was weird as fuck. That was weird as fuck. Okay, do I want to heal myself before we try this? That's a pretty low, right? Fortress Accident SCA, nothing. Revachol Ice City. Main Hall Building B, Whirling in Rags. East Delta Pinball, entrance from Building B. Okay, so here's a question for you, chat. Okay, so let's just say this is something I feel like my character would do. All right, so if we leave, right? Okay, so I save it, right? And I go over here, okay? And I go over here and I use this button, okay? I do it, and then I fail and die. Oh, okay. All right, never mind. So if I failed and died, and then I reloaded it, and I just kept trying again and again and again, is that safe scumming? Because, like, I died, I would, but it's still something I would do. What do you mean, yes? What am I supposed to just walk away and never come back and do it again? Yeah, are you sure? Because okay, I'm assuming it kills me, all right? I'm assuming it kills me. If it doesn't kill me, reloading for sure. If it locks me out and I have to come back later, okay, yeah, reloading it would be safe scumming. But if it kills me, is it safe scumming? No? Okay. Follow-up question. If I have like healing and I don't use the healing because I know that if I fail, I can just reload and try again. Is that safe scumming then? So it's safe scumming to not use the healing, but it's not safe scumming if it kills you to try again because, like, that's... Like, well, okay, well, what would be the alternative then? Going somewhere else until you level up and then come back and just pretend that it failed, I guess? Oh, fuck, Joe, stop. No, this is a serious question. I'm not memeing. Oh, you're making us think? Okay. I'm not memeing. Like, I seriously wonder, like, it's weird. Whatever she says it can't hurt you. You're a different person now, stronger, healthier, and thicker. All right, maybe not healthier, but it's a bonus that you've drank so hard you can't remember any of your past relationships. Oblivion's the ace in your corner. Well, I think Skyrim's better. Call her again. Press the doorbell to Slipstream SCA. There's a light buzz as you press the doorbell, waiting for her to answer the call. It's cold outside, and you can hear the wind blowing into the speaker. Yes, hello, this is Tricentennial Electrics. It's the same voice you heard before. Hi, have you come to place an order? Hi, it's me again. I wanted to talk to you. Last time we talked, there was some confusion. You got me mixed up with someone else. My God. Here come the bad vibes again. Relax, distance yourself from it. Please don't hang up. I just want to explain myself. Before you can finish your sentence, the voice continues speaking. It's you. It's the same. Isn't this exactly the same thing? It's you. My God, I didn't think I hear. It's the same thing. Wait, is she... Wait, are you repeating your words? Didn't you already say that the last time we talked? Is it a fucking recording? Wait, are you repeating your... Michelle, please. Just please, even her breathing, the way her voice drops to finish sentence sounds exactly the same. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been gone for months, she continues. I thought you didn't care. Is this some kind of joke? Do you think it's funny deceiving a police officer? Just stop it already. Just stop repeating your words. It doesn't matter what I say. You're just going to continue, right? The voice from the intercom doesn't answer, but you can hear her breathing. Wind blows into your microphone again, crackling and echoing in the box. Is it over? Can we talk now? Thank you. Now tell me, who's responsible for this joke? Ever since I came to work here, it's been different. As if my mind has been wiped clean. Say nothing. It's so nice. Finally forget about you, then it hits you. You're recording. She tries again not to cry, but still doesn't succeed completely. Her quiet sobs sound old and distant, as if her voice has been played off a wax cylinder. Real or not, your mirror neurons react. It feels painful to be listening to this. I wonder if they just sat around thinking, like, all the different ways we can make you think that you finally learned what your name is. Real or not, your mirror neurons react. It feels painful to be listening to this. Just a recording, and here I thought, why does it still feel like it's my fault? Go ahead, ancient recording. Cry then. Number 2. Her sound melts into the static from a long-distance phone call. From time to time, you can hear people talking in the distance, but can't make out any words. This is where you hung up the call last time, but the recording is still going. Keep listening. A phone rings in the office with an old-fashioned chime, and someone walks by in a pair of heels. The static is like a warm blanket wrapped around the sounds. Is anyone there? No one replies, but the static grows stronger like rainfall. Then a female voice speaks out, completely different from the one before, glorious and total somehow, crawling inside your head. Her words... Ooh, shivers. Her words are too cold to comprehend. I think is this the first time we've seen shivers? She smells of sodium lights and rain streaks on car windows. Eyes like pilot lights watch her shape in the dark hallways, guttering. So, the strange alien thought pattern ends. Lieutenant cuts in, inspecting the intercom. It was a recording trapped in the circuitry from some ancient tenant. This sometimes happens. Shall we conclude here? We have other mysteries to solve. Wait, a recording trapped in the circuitry? A ghost in the shell, you say? Something weird just happened to me. Don't take this the wrong way, but during our short stint working together, something weird is almost always happening to you. That is true. Alright. Well, that was interesting. Try to crack open the lid. You slip your fingers. Oh, we don't have it equipped. Alright. It's locked. Alright. Do. Oh, it doesn't... Okay. Maybe I should turn this off for a day. Just a day. It's not going to melt, right? Because it's black, the color of a immeasurable cosmos. Okay. It's just a day. Do. If anyone gets that reference, they're going to shit their pants. Whoa. What's the remains of the 24-hour window repair shop? Emma's at Lear. Oh, because I went through all the buttons. Cool. I wonder if they still would have shown up if you came through this way. Or if it wouldn't be until he finds out about it. Alright, so there's nothing new to inspect with perception in here. Alright, let's finally talk to the bookshop owner. Hey, I parted your curtains. What are you gonna do about it? Gone recycling?
Broke down the back door. The wards, the door. It's all gone now. Dark psychic energy leeching onto my shop.
I don't know what I was thinking, barging in like that. Sometimes it's necessary to resort to extreme measures. I suppose it's all over now. Her shoulders slump as if a heavy burden lies on them. I guess there's no escape. Before we get into this conversation, thank you, etc., for the 100 bits. The game will find a way to bring you back if it's important. I hope so. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't really understand the game that much, but I'm guessing that's probably correct. And thank you, Jason Kim, for the 24-month resub. Welcome to the 2-year club, Jason Kim. Please enjoy our 2-year chat icon. Thank you. 24 months with the Disco Dragons in the Disco Elysium. Plow me, daddy. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of waifus in your message there, Parker Starfish. What are you talking about? It's just a door. Just a door? This place is cursed, detective. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. The DCA? Just look at the sheer amount of companies that have failed in this house. I hope you're happy now. Hope that you've ruined everything. Sorry, happy that you've ruined everything. Now that you've broken the door, the curse is coming to get me as well. She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant. Oh, sorry, I didn't know about the curse. Cursed? But I thought the curse wasn't real. Of course you did. You're nothing but a policeman. She shrugs, visibly dejected. Alright, you know what? I'm willing to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. We are set on the path. There's little else to do. I've already done it. But before we go on, tell me, did you encounter the malignant entity? Her eyes narrow as she whispers the name. The entity? No, I don't think so. Of course, the entity. Close your eyes. I didn't see her, but I sensed her presence. No. Art Cop does not lie. Yes, the malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the shape of a woman, a witch probably. Didn't we saw a chimney, didn't we? I've suspected that she knows more about the curse than she lets on ever since I first saw her. You mean the chimney that's part of the central furnace? I heard voices come from there. How did you get in there? Did you lock the door? Did you explore and then you lock the door? Chimneys aren't big enough for anyone to live there. Chimney, the passage between heaven and hell, of course. It all makes sense now. Jacob's chimney, number 1. Yes, I've heard that it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains upstairs. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. She shivers. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. And do return to me after you talk to it. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. If you're really interested in cracking this mystery, then we should go back to the furnace. Maybe you could yell into it or something, make some noise. You'll think of something, you always do. Despite his cool, the lieutenant's interested in solving this mystery too. I had a few more questions about the curse. What if I want to buy a book? Your daughter is the one standing outside the store, right? Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl? Yes, of course. Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Yes. Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking to her? Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store. 10. She's certainly very polite and helpful. 5. I felt some interest. 1. Not impressed. I'm not going to grade a human being. I don't do that. I do. 10. She's precious. Better than Mario Odyssey. Her dedication brings joy to my heart. She's immensely satisfied with the answer. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette. The way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. Annette is quite the trooper. She's a great value add. I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. All this pressure has made her really anxious. You know she's been chewing her nails? Number 1. Mind your own business, sir. Her posture becomes very rigid. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of yours or anyone's business. Denial is the way she copes with criticism. All this pressure. God, I've told her not to do that. It's disgusting, and I told you to mind your own business. Her voice is firm. Clearly you have no idea how hard it is to raise a girl in this economy. This economy is a mysterious force, like cosmic weather, mysterious and harsh. I don't think she can do anything about it. She can if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks. Determination. Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You're placing an unnecessary burden on a young child. What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that. And I usually don't know anything. That is true, and obviously the will of the market, but maybe make an exception for your daughter. Yeah, actually it's super alright for kids to chew their hands off. Forget I said anything. Alright, so, laying on hard, like, this is wrong, you're an awful person, might make her back off. Sarcasm might go right over her head or make it even worse. So I say number 2. She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming. 10 or so seconds pass without change. Alright, Karen. She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole. All of a sudden, she exhales sharply. Her shoulders slump down. Oh no, she mutters. Hold on, I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there. There, she returns with a nod. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress. She stops, but her mouth keeps moving. It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette. You're like Annette to your husband. And your mother. Just nod compassionately. Oh, she nudges her glasses nervously. Well, my mother was horrible, of course, absolutely perverse energies around that person, but my husband, she shakes her head. My husband is completely different, of course, says Empathy. Is this husband Annette's father? Is she an only child? She told me she doesn't go to school anymore. Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here, she says gloomily. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Coron. Wait, Grand Coron? What's that? It's a proper place to live, one of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. Her smile is wide. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure. And your husband's also involved with the bookstore. He made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner. Super silent. Almost inaudibly so. Is she an only child? Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had. She pauses for a second. No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy. Of course, yes, this economy. Why not? We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. Quite busy. Her voice wavers a bit. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand. I have 7 children. She catches herself at an impoliteness. I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand. She told me she doesn't go to school. Placence nods. She's been too busy helping me here, so she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I, of all people, understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off. And hell freezes over? Never mind. Not a good topic to get into. Alright, conclude. The woman looks aloof, her features much softer. Occasionally she glances at her daughter's silhouette. So she's over there now. I had a few more questions about the curse. Okay, but please, only a few questions. She peers at the curtains. You wouldn't want to disturb the spirits. How does the curse manifest itself? Sure runs through the woman as she looks around the dimly lit store. The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease eating at the very foundation. Her voice drops to a whisper. It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy. She peers at the curtain again. Didn't that curtain just move? Okay, I'm a little confused. What does that mean? Annette mentioned that the previous tenants have experienced some financial troubles. It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supranatural here. It's the cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here. Sounds familiar. Strange. I feel unwanted too. What does it mean? Truly so? Her eyes narrow as she tries to get a read on your energy. Perhaps the dark energies are leeching off you. You shouldn't stay in the store too long. It may be dangerous. Why didn't you just tell me right away it's the curse? It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, she shivers. It's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them. Wow, void wraiths. You have new words. Have you sought help from anyone? Yeah, that's a good line. Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists and even a pair of Seminese mediators. Yeah, mediators. They provided me with the wards. She nods at the strange cage-like trinket on the curtains. The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building, even though now I fear it's not enough. Is your pendant part of the wards as well? Oh, this, she holds the pendant in her palm. It's Okir heart? Okir art? Heart glistens under the lights. No, it's special. Himian amulet. No, it's a special Himian amulet blessed by desert pygmy shamans with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books. There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. She nods. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%. Okay, this is where all your money is going. Desert pygmy shamans, that sounds like a rather questionable way to describe a group of people. What about the words on the back door? Yes, the Seminese are very crafty and their wards are extremely powerful. Lesser wards simply won't do here. Alright then. What if I want to buy a book? Oh shit, wrong one. What if I want to buy a book?
And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves. Everything is on the shelves to browse. Don't you feel compelled to buy anything? She fiddles with her pendant, then waves her bony fingers directly at you. See those shelves there? Go, be drawn. So what types of books do you have? Everything's on the shelves. Take a look yourself. She nudges her glasses. The shelves compel you, don't they? Oh man, are your glasses like charmed too? Alright, Annette, you're in here now.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
You just can't win. Out of the rain, into the gutter. What are you doing now? Math. She looks into her notebook with trepidation. It's really difficult. Like, really, they say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess. Suddenly she smiles and perks up, remembering something. Oh, I found something while you were away. What is it? Item gained, Dick Mullen's hat. I thought this would fit you. She gives you a hat almost exactly like the one Dick Mullen wears on the covers. Like a thanks for helping me out. Not me, the city I mean, like a detective does. It's a fedora, a detective hat. Wait, where did you get it? Just what Dick Mullen would ask. She lowers her voice. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go there. It's a fedora. Maybe. It's a hat Dick Mullen wears all the time. Damn, no wonder Reddit loves this game. She grins with joy. You'll look way more serious with that. Who really likes my constant shots at Reddit? Thank you very much, Foul Rug, for the new sub. Welcome to the Disco Dragons. Thank you. Welcome to the Dragon's Den. Thank you, Foul Rug. You know a lot about Reddit, Joe. I go on Reddit every day. Unfortunately. There's nothing better. Suddenly she looks back at the infernal scribblings under her nose. Right, I have to get back to my homework now before Mom notices. Man, this is hard. Encyclopedia. Nice. We're styling now. There used to be a tape in this case, but it was destroyed in a fit of rage. Something about the Eteniers, single smallest church in St. Saëns, must have rubbed someone the wrong way. The label says the song was recorded in 43. An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso. Oh, didn't he tell us something about how to open our ledger? Maybe we should try that again. From the right shoulder to the solar plexus, each time lines intersect, a small white star is formed on their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks. Okay, we got that already. Gone? Who are you? Gone. What's the meaning of this tattoo? For you to discover, you've gotten as far as you will without assistance. Someone who knows about history could tell you. Alright, put the photo away. Open the hidden compartment in the clipboard. Alright. Yes. Just relax. The two sides of the board are slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off the sides. All you need to do is bend the plastic on your knee slowly. Okay, so can I ask about probability, chat? I'm not going to say it's going to be about at 50%. I'm going to say 60%. If something is a 60% chance of happening and then it doesn't happen, does that feel like outrageous sometimes? Like, what's the cutoff for you thinking, God damn, this really shouldn't fail? Because I know that humans are really, really bad at probability. Like, I wonder where that cutoff is. Like, where you just, like, even though it still has, like, a fair chance of not happening, like, I wonder when it becomes just, like, fuck, like, if this doesn't go through, I'm mad. You know what I mean? Someone says is like 80 or 75, 70. Yeah, I don't think it's 50. %90 or more is fuck this stream. Yeah, and even that's still 1 out of 10, you know? That's a fair chance of losing, you know? Like, yeah. Probability, man. Just relax. The two sides of the board are slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off the sides. All you need to do is bend the plastic on your knee slowly. The slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just, you know, slide the drawer open. Wait, somehow I don't want to. Slide the drawer open. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment's now open. What's inside? Is it our badge? 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard. Aw, nice. Fucking kill yourself, you asshole. I'm doing it. The words just cross your mind somehow. Who are they for? Who do you think? Pick up the ticket stubs. 2 octopi are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to a zoo in Rivachol East. The aquarium costs extra. They let you go there too. You should go and kill yourself there. See, would that be there if I hadn't done the other one? Pick up the card. Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue. Smell it first. It smells of chewing gum, apricot flavored. A touch of cinnamon, the end of summer. You think the label says Tutti Frutti. Open it. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card, looped round letters in a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile, you think, although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins. You're already reading. I want to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy. Oh, is our name actually Harry? That's what the corpse man said to us, right? Keep reading. Your hand shakes, holding the card. Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step on the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector? Bow? I think bow. I know it will be like this until late afternoon when I get off the 49 and walk back to you. Keep reading. You, every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air... I thought it was getting darker, but I wasn't sure. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. Sparks fall like snow from the bow collector, a streetcar distancing. You feel the ledger slip away from your hand, fall sideways. Alright, are we dead? Ooh. What ending is this called?
There is nothing.
Ooh.
Again.
Nothing? Just lie there passed out. Nothing?
Nothing, sad brother. No treachery, just blackout.
Okay, this is different. Just lie there passed out.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you, that's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering somewhere in the basal ganglia. That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
And who was that?
Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing, the unwell emotion. Even in the darkness he's grasping for it, still trying to hold on to the great sorrow slipping in the water. Slimy.
Yeah, that's the stuff. No, I was cool. I'm cool.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Was that the X something? The where is Voyager Road? There was something about a bow collector, too. Enough, just lie there motionless. Was that the X something?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing?
No, it was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape, its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Where is Voyager Road?
There is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause. Yeah, man. What was that about? You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
I'm not coming back. What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. Something in you. And
it's delicious. Oh, are we getting drunk? Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. Where am I? In the upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. One day I will say his name without hesitation. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin. Drink water. The lieutenant is extending a small canister to your mouth. Drink. The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes, the darkness parts. Drink, he tilts the canister. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration. Actually, beer and cider have loads of water in them. You know, in the Franco-Nigerian centuries, the quality of water was so bad it was sometimes more hygienic to drink beer. But these are not the Franco-Nigerian centuries. We are in the present. It is safe to sometimes drink water here. He hands you the canister. Oh man! Oh man! I'm mad. With greedy gulps, spill it over to morale. With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it. What happened? I should ask you the same. I came in contact with the burnt-out ruins of the past, Lieutenant. I was dehydrated. It won't happen again. Fuck it. Start climbing out of the motor car. I should ask you the same. You were reading your paperwork, then you passed out. I carried you to my Kinema to take you to a hospital. Then you came to. How long was I out? 10 minutes, maybe. That does sometimes happen. He hands you the reins of your ledger. He replies with such understanding, it's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard, athlete's foot for cops. You drop this. Are you okay to proceed? Let's solve this case. Good. The ledger of failure and hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your hand for skill bonuses. Find it under the tool section of your inventory. Thought complete, rigorous self-critique. Both wall and cage. Here it is, hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught. No, you held a young woman by the arm and kept her in your apartment for 20 minutes against her will. Whoa, that's right. These are not flights of fancy. These are real deeds. For real? Harry, emerging from the darkness of your past, you tried shooting a fleeing suspect in the foot but hit him in the pelvis, crippling him for life. And above all, you let life defeat you. All the gifts your parents gave you, all the love and patience of your friends, you drowned in a neurotoxin. Thanks, GLaDOS. You let misery win, and it will keep on winning till you die or overcome it. Int and Psi red check failures heal +1 morale. Fizz and Mott red check failures heal 1 health. Learning cap for pain threshold raised to 6. Okay. That seems good. Inland Empire empathy -2 authority. What kind of authority do we have anyway? Oh, we're at 3 authority. Huh. Ledger of failure and hatred. Slide the hidden drawer open. Close the permeables compartment. Okay, so we should read these case files at some point, but I feel that they're quite long, aren't they? Alright, so what should we do? Should we go talk to the chimney? God damn, like we've only explored like a tiny part of this map. So dense. So dense. Fucking starfish season to say, don't know if the last one went through. Was I not paying attention? Welcome to the Hydra harem. That's what the plow me daddy was for. It was anticipatory to pile on a joke. Sorry if I made you uncomfortable. No, you didn't. I didn't see the other one that came through. Oh, it was there. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. Yeah, Pocket Starfish, 250 bits to say, I've got another one. Welcome to the Hydra harem. Sorry, I didn't see it. That's actually pretty good, actually, Hydra harem. in the Disco Dragons. It's almost as dense as our shit. Yeah, our shit is pretty dense and put together. Anton69 used to say Fire Emblem does something interesting with RNG. It generates two numbers between 0 and 99, and an attack hits if their average is below the displayed hit percentage, making everything displayed above 50% more likely to hit and everything below less likely. 90%, for example, actually hits 98.1 of the time. Huh. Okay, I don't think I understand it from that summary, but that sounds interesting. Gift books and molten candy. Storekeep, tell me about the Muscle Man books. The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hemdal somewhere. Oh, Man from Hemdal is a very popular series of adventure novels. She looks at the book with some disdain. They're awfully immoral and violent books. Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination. Nothing will do. Sounds good. Which one should I start with? What does it matter? They're all the same. She rolls her eyes, then fiddles with her pendant. However, the customer's always right. They say, wow. Whoa, that's so expensive. What? For real? No. I mean, like, do we want a book to read when we go back to our room at night? I kind of feel like maybe that should happen. All right, let's go look at the chimney. Oh, we got new thoughts, didn't we? The Bow Collector. Sparks fall like snow from the bow collector of streetcar number 42, slowly down the slope from Voyager Road and then east on B206 across the river to where there are no closed factories or ruins. To study at the academy, electrical cables run overhead and the bow collector draws across them like a musical instrument. A flash. She's standing at the rear window holding onto the rail in a spring coat waving at you. Well, we have no slots for these thoughts. White morning. You see yourself from above. You've passed out on the blue tiles of the hostel room floor. Even from this distance, you can see your eyelids flutter at the mention of what? A great white object letting out its sweet smell like a lily of the valley. The little man's forgotten its name, but he still remembers the feeling. And look, he moves. The feeling animates him. He instinctively reaches out for the feeling's best friend, a bottle of Commodore Red. He puts on his disco clothes and gets smaller and smaller. You can overwrite old thoughts. Doesn't it cost a slot or like a skill point? Yeah, it costs a skill point. So I'm guessing you don't want to do that until you've exhausted all these. How many fucking skill points do you get in this game? Holy shit. Like, we're not even 10% done yet, are we? Oh, Kim wants to talk. Hey, Kim.
It's dark.
The lieutenant states the obvious. And the flashlight works a lot better if you hold it in your hand. Fair point. Yes, totally obvious. Flashlights go in hand, stare at your hand uncomprehendingly. Yes, Lieutenant says, you might even call it a feature of the universe that you need to hold tools to use them. That makes so much sense. Right, now let's get to it. The Lieutenant nods. Some areas are inaccessible. Okay, so this is just if we hadn't done this before. All right. Okay, so this is the door that we can't open. Security curtain. I didn't know that's what they were called. I just thought they were called, like, shutter doors. I've never heard them called security curtains before. Physical instrument, medium 10, yell hello into the furnace. Hold on. Can we min max? Is this something we can do? Is this allowed? Is there anything that lowers our physical instrument? Dear God, we can. hot. Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then you hear a woman's voice answer. You've awakened the entity. This is the police. Who's there? I summoned the ghost of this doomed commercial area. Answer me, spirit. Hello, are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There is an empty curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs, the sound of a curtain being pulled aside. Lieutenant nods and points upstairs. After you, officer. Alright, but not before I kick it with my foot. I'm really interested in what's going on right now. God damn. All the mysteries we're finding just in here. Just because we charged out a door. What else is there to do in this world? Ooh. This tray's full of dice. Colorful polyhedral dice. Hundreds of them. Ah, colorful spelt correctly. Good. The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. I mean, she's probably not going to like that I have a flashlight, right?
Hello, I'm Nia.
Novelty dice maker. Hello, I'm Nia. A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Melius.
She taps on her headphones.
So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching. Hold on, what do you mean by Milius? You must have confused me for someone else. I haven't knocked on your window. Why are you asking me about dice? Move on. What are you doing, Milius?
Yes, Amelia is like a calling station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
She pats the headphones on the table. What do you eat?
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
You must have confused me with someone else. I haven't knocked on your window.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker.
She says.
Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Yes, I want 2 die. Role-playing games, you know, the one made by Fortress Accident, does that count? Sure, I like role-playing games, and I need some dice. Maybe I'm not really sure why I'm here. Honestly. No, I was looking for something else. Squint your eyes mysteriously. Answers.
Very good.
She
My
says.
rate is 10 real per set, unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there is any particular stone you want to use.
The walls around her are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals. It almost looks as if the stones and dice are a natural part of the room, growing out of the shelves like stalagmites. No falsehoods are present. She's a novelty dice maker and doesn't have anything to hide. Ask her what you need. How did you become a dice maker? How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition. Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there. Do you like role-playing games yourself? Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay, and role players as customers, they're nice people. Some of those nice people have big bucks to spend on novelty items. She's thankful for the security they provide her. What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in rags? Nothing really. I didn't know him. Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here. Lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window. Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening? I'm sorry, Detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window. What do you mean by daily ruckus? And you never took your eyes off the work to look out of the window. Do you often work Sunday nights? Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. She stops to try and come up with an example. During daytime, there are usually those kids, and lately I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike. She's heard of the murder, but did not see it, sire. Sire. She's not sorry to disappoint you. Informing on someone in a murder investigation would intrude upon her focused existence. She looks up at the window. Pale light comes in, but I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid. And you never took your eyes off the work to look out the window? I might have, she admits, but in this case, all I could have seen would have been my own reflection staring back from the darkness. It's light here, but dark in the yard at night. It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out of the window when I'm in the zone. Do you often work Sunday nights? It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home. How many people could there possibly be that need you to make dice for them? See, okay, conclude. She nods. Hey, where are we anyway? What is this place? Look around the room. We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know. She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still signs of coal black soot here and there. This character feels like the most real person so far, even though like I live in this hiding place and make dice is just batshit. For some reason, she feels the most real. We're inside the chimney of an old furnace. Okay. But when I arrived, the little girl too, Annette. When I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus. Playsense was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse. Creative, the lieutenant looks around in the spacious room, its ceiling fading into shadows above. I've heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the doomed commercial area? I've heard the stories, she nods as the wind howls from the furnace shaft above, but I don't think those stories are true. Wait, how do you explain what happened to all those companies then? Playsense is the one who sent me. She's convinced that the place is swarming with malicious energies. Playsense, the bookshop lady, she raises her brows. I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow? Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers, and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going. The curse is just biding its time before it strikes again. Sooner or later, everyone will fail, even her. I don't know why the bookstore hasn't gone bankrupt yet. That's why I'm here to investigate. Alright, but it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the Whirling and Rags? People say it's part of the building complex. Hold on, the Whirling is part of the doomed commercial area. Let us beat that rubbish mentality into submission. Yes, but it's still a separate building. The malicious energies can't reach there. Yeah, that makes sense. No, the Whirlings just isn't doing well either. Its waitress just took off and customers have trouble paying bills because of us. You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time under the East Delta Commerce Center project. Yes, but it's still a separate building. And then there's me, she sighs, looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there scattered, from knives to carving flies to wire cutters. I've been here for 14 years selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it? Maybe it's just because she's so talented that she's been able to woo the curse. Playsense thinks it's because you're the source of it, a malignant entity. It's because you're competent and dedicated to your craft. The curse doesn't affect people like you. The curse will get to you. I have no doubt about it. It just doesn't care about my earthly time frames. I'll be the first to admit there are many inconsistencies in this so-called curse. Let's go to number 4. I was just about to ask. She leans forward in her chair to study your face. What do you think? Do you think the curse is real? Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest. I think it still might be you that's causing this. Narrow your eyes. Very mysteriously, I'm starting to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. Honestly, I'm still not sure. This world is a puzzling place. Exactly, she pinches the root of her nose. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring. But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today? That's all she has to say on the subject. She's been thorough and truthful as far as we can see. The bookstore closes starting 9. You have to do that tomorrow. Ooh. Shivers. Why hasn't her business failed? 3%. Do you know what happened to the tenants? Everyone else is gone. More or less. She adjusts the yellow scarf that covers her hair. Are you interested in anyone specific? Oh, quite a lot of them. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. It's too much. Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind. There used to be a hair salon, right? Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here. Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word. A bit of experimenting every now and then isn't bad. What's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customer should have been more open-minded. I would never let anyone androgynous touch my hair, not even if my life depended on it. That's a bit mean. I guess I'm a simple man. I don't really have any opinions on hairstyles. I think art cop will go number 1. I guess it just wasn't the time yet. She tucks a strand of hair under her headscarf. What happened to the gym? It wasn't merely a gym. It was an Artemitep's boxing club, a community project created to steer at-risk youths away from drugs and crime. Who was Artemitep? A kind man from Zimsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger. And that's why he wanted to start the gym as his way of giving back. Maybe that's what Kuno needs, a community-centric boxing club. Kuno. Her eyes narrow in the dim light. Who's Kuno? He's sort of the king around here. He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies. Indeed, who is Kuno? Your guess is as good as mine. Oh, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth? Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard. She looks out the window, her face reflecting back in the dark. What if it was daytime right now? Would that be different? I think it will take more than a gym to help that kid. It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines. It's not really full of that. No one would store their drugs like that. Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since. What's over the broken windows? Oh, this one's a mess, she sighs. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milieux. Who would have guessed? What's a snuff milieu? And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own. Cool, very cool about the debris, but what's snuff milieu? It's a shame about those windows. I'm not even going to ask about the milieu. I am. Oh, we got experience for that. It's a sub-Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it. Nothing changes in her tone as she says that. It's as if it's just another piece of information to lay out for the world. Oh. A mistake. Lay hour for the world. Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-Rosas. Lieutenant turns to you. This isn't our problem. Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators. Then she lets the thought go. Did someone here make stuffed animals? I saw mounts lying around. You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs. I found creepy mannequins. There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years until the insect rights activists came. Alright. The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings, and you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin suppliers, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers, I'm getting tired, I'm sorry, refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection. I'm glad that someone took care of the little guys. I like insects, but insects don't have any brains or feelings. They got what they deserved. Making clothes out of beetle wings is a terrible idea. Really? She looks at the windowsill where a dead fly is laying on its back, legs curled up in a bow tie. Anyway, Poor guy. Suddenly you get a feeling that insects are important to the case somehow. It's hard to say why. Huh. What's with the rotor blades and skis? They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money. She rests her chin on her hand with an impish smile. Okay, I wonder if I would have caught any of that if I had read all of the intercom titles and then came through this warehouse. I wonder if being like, oh, holy shit, this matches up to all the things that we read earlier. Honestly, I think probably not. Actually, I don't think I would have caught on that. Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulola or Tio Motriri or Cached Core or whatever he is. Interesting. What do these transmissions say? That's illegal. Running off with company's money like that. Why isn't he be arrested? Interesting. The usual, I imagine, that he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns. Her smile widens before she sees the lieutenant's face behind you. Men like that are a curse. The man is stern. Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the Bayless in 47. I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around the house. Not much use now, I guess. They were just props, so I returned them. I found a strange machine. Fortress accident. The radio game studio. She closes her eyes as some remnant of a memory lights up on her face. She liked them. They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over We're All. That's understandable. Fantasies are serious things. The mind is the drawing board of history. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules. What do you mean liberal? What happened? You should know I'm part of the alt-right. The usually right. Actually, are we? Ooh. Ooh. Oh, we got another sorry cop point. The usual, they ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time. What went wrong? Well, I did hear them talking at times. She looks at the hallway as if she can still hear them chit-chat behind her curtains on a cigarette break. They seem to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest. She sounds almost mocking when she says that. From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive. Really, they must have been on a gigantic ego trip. Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism, you know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time. Well, showing up to work on time is incredibly hard. That's too bad. I would have supported the project. I would have supported them. The project looked great. You're right. They should have just tried harder. They had everything they needed to succeed. We get off the station we have to train one station early to save money. Let's go one. And so is producing something extraordinary. Her eyes wander to the shelves full of die prototypes and discarded models. Something strains her face before she looks up again. Anything else? There was a terrifying taxidermy bear in the cellar. Oh boy, the fabled Revachol Ice City. You're in for a treat here. She smiles and leans closer, hands on her knees like a stand-up comedian ready to tell a story. Then how would they be standing up? The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas. Indeed. What were the other ideas? Alright, what about the other ideas? There was really just one. It involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth. And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing. She leans back, disapproving. Sounds like she really doesn't know how to be a female ally. Frit does the same thing. I know a girl just like that. She works in Frit as a cashier, and she's not particularly friendly. You should learn how to support other women, not bring them down. What did they expect? 20 cents per hour is dog's pay. I'm surprised they showed up to work at all. That's an award-winning idea. How else do you choose people around you? I don't have an opinion on employing teens. I just want to know, did it work out for the business? Let's go with number one. Employing sulky teenage girls is a widespread practice. Yes, unfortunately they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with the Revachol Ice City. And they already had the bear. She closes her eyes as if remembering something painful. What about The bear. The bear, she repeats, pressing thumbs into her temples, like trying to suppress a headache. It didn't work out? Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Revachol Ice City lost a price war to its rival, Glace 5000. Glace 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents apiece out of regular fridges. Nod solemnly. It's the market doing its job. I'm sure the bear was doing its best. The bear was scary. Every time I saw that bear, I felt scared, like it could become alive any moment now. The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherion. Sounds cool. Oh, failure. Why is everyone doing drugs in this place, even the taxidermist? Megatherion, nods the dice maker. A mega wild beast. What's a mega wild beast? Very cool. It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life by telling you to do more drugs mostly. I don't do drugs. I do drugs. I've got a vision beast myself. I don't have a comment on drugs. I don't do drugs. Very good. You shouldn't do them, nods the dice maker. You're a police officer after all. Does Yusuke do drugs? Experience. Anyway, now that you know the story of Fallen Ice Cream Empire, she seems almost sad finishing the story. Anything else? Oh my god. Alright, we're almost done. Last one. I found the building's intercom, but it's not working. Oh right, she rubs her forehead. Her scarf has left a faint line on her dusky skin. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of the doorbells work, including mine. I am still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion. The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then. So you're telling me that the doorbell with the empty name card was yours? I was wondering about the whirling and rat. Okay, let's do number 1. That's right, I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless. Wait, right now, it doesn't work yet. I was wondering about the Whirling and Rags. This is part of the same building complex. You could say so. Both the houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the Whirling from the intercom, albeit I doubt that anyone responds. If the Whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the doomed commercial area. The darkness of this place is there too. I saw a name, East Delta Pinball, on the doorbell. Right, it used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure before my time. I'm not surprised, however. My advice, she raises her finger, don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, floriography, trick track, especially pinball. Agreed, Lieutenant chips in. Pinball is the worst. Yeah, I don't like pinball either. Is the same for pinball. Could not be clearer. A strange thing happened when I tried calling a company named Slipstream SCA. Someone answered. She looks like she doesn't really believe you. It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years. Are you sure it was Slipstream SCA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Placence from the bookstore. First, it wasn't Placence. I know her and would have recognized her voice. She said she was from Tricentennial Electrics. Tricentennial Electrics? There's a moment before she recognizes the name. It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. What? Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you? No, it was something else. It was eerie. It was too real to be just a prank. Either we're dealing with a professional actress or, you're right, I probably just got made fun of. No, it was something else. Something eerie. It may have been some sort of rare electrical anomaly. Let's do number 2. Pranks can be eerie. She looks as if she's still convinced it's nothing to be worried about. The kids these days, she shakes her head. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity. Or what if we go through it again, and we just say, and we go with maybe rare electrical anomaly. A prank is more likely. Okay. Actually, the Slipstream name stream might be a recording. I called again later and got exactly the same message. Why would Slipstream SCA have a 100 years old recording as their doorbell message? It doesn't make any sense. I'm still convinced it was nothing more than some elaborate prank. Okay, I'm actually really surprised this is coming back up again. My money's on electrical anomaly. I've heard of these, especially in an old building like this. He looks around. I have a few more questions about the building. I have 4 more questions about the intercom. All right, we're done. All right, you done? All right. How much is your die? Oh my god. Why? Why? No. Of course she nods. This is what she's here for. Tell me what you have in mind. Do you have any cursed dice? What do you mean by cursed? As cursed as this commercial area. As cursed as my life. Abracadabra. Perished like this world. Alright, how about I surprise you? Come back in 8 hours with 7 real and I'll give you your cursed die. Sure, okay. Great. See you in 8 hours then. She takes a small notebook from her table and writes something down. Was there anything else? All right, here we go. Here we go. 3%. Oh, you know what? We might die. Hold on. %. 3%. Oh, what the fuck? So close. You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here. Start taking off your clothes. You need to connect. Leave it that. Sure. Excuse me, what are you doing? The dice maker stares at you while you start to fuss with your pants. Officer, the lieutenant exclaims sharply. The zipper, it's stuck. Is it just me, or is it hot in here? I'm trying to lower my body temperature. It's part of the special technique I have. Is it just me, or is it hot in here? No, I don't feel hot. We are in a derelict smokestack. If anything, it's cold in here. Never mind, that was a terrible idea. No one liked that. Undressing in a stranger's place of business? Yes, it was. An unbelievably bad idea. She trembles as if trying to shake it off. Miss, I apologize for my colleague's behavior. He is still recovering from an unusual medical episode. That doesn't really excuse it, does it? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's leave our hat and shoes on. Oh, they don't care. Okay. Oh man, that took 5 ever. Seriously. Okay, so we have about 10 minutes left. Is there anywhere that anyone would like me to go? Should we go to sleep? We need the froggy hat. What froggy hat? Sing at karaoke? We don't have the record for it. Isolated Spaceman, he's some bits to ask. How's the game so far? I haven't seen much of the streams because I plan to play it soon. It's interesting, but overwhelming so far. I'm enjoying it, but yeah, overwhelmed is the best word. Yeah, I'm pretty overwhelmed. This is a very dense game. Lots and lots and lots of reading. Bloody Hilarious used 30 bits to ask. I'll preface this by saying I haven't finished this game yet and nothing has suggested this, but I just thought of this right now. But it would be really interesting if one of the characters you have met is totally bullshitting you about not knowing you, like the very first girl you meet, and maybe even Kim turning out to be involved behind your back. I'd be so impressed. I think that some characters probably are doing that. I mean, or they just don't realize. But I don't know about Kim. I think Kim is too much of a good boy. Ooh, how do we get in there? Do you plan on keep playing it next week? I don't know. We're going to talk about that at the end of stream today. I don't know. Closed for winter. Please use main entrance. All right, should we go to sleep and see what happens when you sleep? Day 2 is making me a little nervous.
Yes?
Will you upload the Star Wars game on YouTube? Yeah, almost all the streams go on YouTube eventually. I'm just way behind on it at the moment. I'm way behind on everything at the moment. I'm juggling too much. What if sleep is 5 hours of dialogue? I mean, I'm going to be really disappointed if it isn't. Wow, the water's still going. Oh, we didn't pay. Okay, well, shit. Where are we sleeping tonight? Hobo cop? Look at all the shit we have. Fucking hell. Drop off tear. We don't have enough tear to pay our debt. It's a lot of debt. Jump jams. Woo. Nice. 0.9 fair. Sorry, real. Talk to Gart, maybe I'll figure something out. I don't think so. There was no other options, I don't think. Can you run a serial number from a pair of boots, armor boots for me? We don't want that to the 41st. Sure, officer, what's the number and the make of the armor if you know it? Got it. I'll contact the ICP database immediately. Call back tomorrow. Hopefully they'll do something useful by then. Wait. Okay, done. Alright, so I think that's it. Let's see if there's anyone we can talk to down here. I wish we had a map. Alright, so this is the person that sold the sunglasses. There was someone over here that we could talk to. They're still here. Man on waterlock. Evening, officers. A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. First things first, I'm the realist. What are you doing here, man on the waterlock? Do you know what caused the wreckage? Alright. My friend Barry the butcher is stuck on the other side of the waterlock. I'm keeping him company and eating his salami. From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and gray overalls waving at you from across the canal. He seems disappointed about the wreckage and on the waterlock and the salami. The man on the waterlock picks the skin off a slice of salami and takes a sizable bite. Very good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer? I would like some of your salami. Do you know what caused the wreckage? I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers here in Revachol. The words daredevil driver sound ominous to you. Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. Do you know what's further down the coast? Can I have some of that salami? Point to his food. Sure thing. Oh, god damn it! We should have went and kicked something first. Sure thing. He gets off a slice of salami. Wants him to, officer. He turns to lieutenant. Lieutenant ponders the officer for a moment and decides to go for it. Why not? He takes a slice of salami from the man and chews on it. Ah, we're poisoned. Do you know what's further down the coast? Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it. Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins. Alright, bye. Oh, okay, well. Butter sign down. Alright, we could totally climb that. Waterlock control panel. A couple of indicator lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires dangle from the now vacant holes. In the middle is a lever. Beneath it, a small metal plaque. This panel usually closes the waterlock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal, but there's a crashed Cimmerian butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything. Pull the lever. You pull the lever all the way up until the metal clinks against the contact pins. You hear a soft clunk, then nothing happens. Push it harder. Nothing happens. A cold gust of wind blowing in from the sea interrupts the silence of the situation. The lieutenant hums to himself while staring at your activities. Release the lever. A spring brings the lever back to its original position. You still need to close the water lock to get across the canal some other way. Wasn't there a sign over there saying functionality will be restored on Wednesday morning? Pull the lever again. Okay, what day is it? Oh man, fingerless gloves. Fuck yes. Roy's Pawn Shop. Fast cash for faster times. Welcome to the pawn shop. Alright, can we sell some shit? Alright, I think we're gonna be done here. Alright, so I mean, it's not very scientific. By the way, was there any like dad joke things that we wanted? Review requests. No, because I raised the price for the dad joke book. Okay. I don't know. Do you want to continue this, or do we want to be done? And this was like we did a 3-stream taste of Disco Elysium. I guess we'll do a vote. Do I like this game? I like it. I'm enjoying it, but it's a lot of reading. It might not be the most fun thing to watch. 7,760 coins. I think we might get the dab on Tuesday. Hey Joe, when you can, Google Disco Elysium introducing the Thought Cabinet. I think you're going to like it. Okay. This game is true open world rather than pseudo open world AAA games offer up. It feels like open world should indicate as much freedom of self-expression as possible with regards to one's impact on the game world. Choices and decisions made in open world should mold the world that your character lives in. I understand what you're saying and I agree with you, but I still wouldn't call this open world. I don't know what this would be. I think open world needs to be a world, and this just feels like a level, unless like it becomes much bigger than I think, but like I don't think it is going to be that large, and I fucking hope not either. But I kind of feel I think I know what you mean. Okay, it seems like we're going to be finishing the game. It seems like, or we're going to be playing it for at least another week. All right, so overwhelmingly yes. All right, so we'll continue this next week and we'll see how it goes. But I don't know, like we'll take it week to week, I guess, or maybe stream to stream. And when we're done. I find the game very interesting, but it's difficult for me to read it out loud, and I also feel like on Tuesday I might have forgotten some details, you know, so it might be something that's hard to come back to. So I don't know. Either way, I feel like this was a good experience, and we got to see what it was, and we killed the meme. And we played Disco Elysium, but yeah, I like it. It's pretty good. We'll see what happens. Is there anything that anyone asked me repeatedly today and I missed it that you would like me to answer right now? Well, I say thank you to BirdsFan1 for the new sub with Prime. Welcome to Prime Time. Thank you very much for the new sub. DISCO Dragons. And Puckered Starfish, your character has these weird moments of total competence that is in stark contrast with you stripping off your clothes for no reason. Have you considered making this game stream in episodes, like play it only once a week so it doesn't get too tiresome too quickly? The problem with that would be I would forget details. I feel like this is the kind of game that you want to play somewhat quickly. I'm worried going 3 streams a week even isn't going to be enough, you know? It's complex enough and demanding enough. I think you just want to dive right through it. Most important thing is you enjoy the game. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. What would the next game be? Not sure. I'd probably pick some indie game, like some platform Metroidvania thing that I haven't played yet, that I've wanted to play for a while. And is the shadows on loop and they're messing up, or is it like it's a car driving by? Oh, that's a decent effect. It doesn't look quite right though, but I think I know the idea that they're going for. Yeah, maybe just read the option you're going to pick. That's what I've been trying to do, but sometimes it's hard to know what they all are. And if I'm going to be reading through them, I'd like to see the options. Please turn down the sound effects for the next stream. Sure, I can do that right now, actually, so we have it. Let's turn environment volume down a little bit. What would be UI volume? Weather volume? Seem kind of limited, huh? If you dab in VR so you can see it. I don't have VR set up. It was just a temporary thing that I was able to do for a little bit. Oh yeah, what about the Ace Attorney Zero Escape stuff? Is that going to be in limbo now? Because I thought once the streams went irregular, you wouldn't stream much again, but then you came back and made different random games, but not those which struck me as a bit odd. Is it just something you're still dreading for being puzzles with chat or some other reason? No, it's because the streams aren't back on a full schedule. This is like the skeleton schedule right now, which is just 3 hours of stream 3 days a week. We probably shouldn't have been playing this game, but this is a really bad reason to play it. But like, I was really getting tired of people coming in and saying it all the time, so I was just like, fuck it, like let's just play it and see how it goes, and if we get roped in, we get roped in. If not, then we've done it, and that's it. And also it winning like all those awards and everyone going crazy about it, I was like, okay, I'm interested, you know. But yeah, like I'd like those games to be played quite quickly and, you know, more of an event kind of stream, whereas this is kind of meandering, you know what I mean? And also, again, I've been trying to downplay this a little bit. Like making the Witcher video is making me going a bit nuts, and I don't want to be in that like poor mental state when I play those games that have been voted for and promised for so long. Whereas this Disco Elysium just adds to it, right? Yeah, fun. Anyway, all right. So I think you're done. So I will see you. There's no Q&A this week. We're taking a break. I need to still do the prompt actually. So yeah, I'll see you guys on Tuesday. I think it might be better to play on your own instead of forcing yourself through on stream. I'm not forcing myself. It's just, is it a good stream experience is my worry. Yeah, I'm definitely not forcing myself to play this. You done? All right, see you guys later.